everyone, welcome to Bollywood Wala. I'm Sonup. If you have ever dreamt of watching the classic theatrical adaptation of Hollywood film Giant, Inayatullah Kantru Productions will get it live for you at Royal Opera House from the 14th of December. They are getting the first Indian theatrical adaptation of Giant, and I'm here with the principal star cast, the producer and the co-director to talk about this amazingly beautiful theatrical production. Let's start with Tirtha.
Hello.
Hi Tirtha, looking absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Gayatri must.
Gayatri must. I have here with me Mikhail.
Hello.
Mikhail looking charming and handsome.
I hope so.
I'm saying so. Sehaj.
What are you going to use for me? What am I looking like?
Genius.
That's I am.
The look says it all. She's co-directing it.
Yes, I
You've
am.
co-written it as well?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay,
Yes.
great. And wow,
Right.
Giant.
Right.
The
Sir,
giant.
आप कैमरा पकड़े मैं तो I mean, you know what? If I do this, I'm reminded of Hera Fairy 2.
I know the guy who
The
does
guy
have
who
a scene.
gets cut. But he plays Arjun Singh
Thakur.
Arjun Singh Thakur. Wow,
Yeah.
I love the baritone.
Thank
I'll come to that. Let's start with Tirtha. Tirtha, to begin with, tell me something about your role.
About Gayatri Singh Thakur. Gayatri Singh Thakur is a woman of 1950s, but she might as well be a woman of today.
Wow.
And she's again playing three different ages. She's 23, then she's 50, then she's 54. So there's a big range of age that she plays, and yet a graceful woman.
You know what?
supposedly.
This is an amazing poster.
Yeah, one would die for that. Actually.
Absolutely. Share a few memories from the shoot.
Oh my god!
Why?
So I'll tell you
Skeletons are
what.
about to tumble out?
They
Okay.
made me stand on a stool
Oh,
just to be
okay.
able to reach his face.
God, really?
And then I went too tall, so they gave him another stool.
Okay.
And so we were both standing on stools and trying to romance.
Okay, so heels and stool.
Yes.
Wow, and still looking up to him.
Exactly like the one we have.
Wow. I'm feeling so vertically challenged right now. But tell me, is it fun being in a theatrical production? And what are the challenges like that calls upon you as an actor and the skill sets that you bring forward while doing a theatrical production?
So to begin with, this whole debate of theatrical and realistic style of acting comes into play, and then it begins to challenge you at every scene, at every point, and you know that you have to make it realistic but theatrical. So the difference being that the audience in the last row also has to hear it. So it sometimes becomes a little exaggerated maybe, but it's supposed to be real, and that's a big challenge, I think.
Okay.
So that and of course there's live music, there's live dancing. You have to incorporate all those elements with your acting without losing character and still maintain the graph, and so
Wow.
it's fun. Yeah.
Wow, all the best. And is it fun being directed by Sehaj?
Totally.
Think carefully. Think very carefully.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
What a journey it has been right from the beginning. I mean, they have incorporated us while even incorporating new dialogues in the script.
Are you
and that's
acting here
where
or is this all natural?
this is natural.
Okay.
She's a fun
Okay.
One big kiss to Party. He's like such a fun person to be.
Okay.
And Sehaj also. They're
Okay.
just so much fun. Yes.
Okay. Mikhail,
What's up?
everything is nice, all set for the 14th of December?
I hope so because I feel like a lot of people have put in a lot of hard work and this is a big team.
Okay.
Unlike a lot of theatre productions that I've been part of, this one actually has 35 to 40 people, including the stylist and including all the people that have worked behind the scenes, the production people. A lot of people that don't normally get mentioned. And I think all of them have worked equally hard. I think I speak on behalf of all the actors and all the other, including my directors, that they have worked day and night. Our sweet PR lady Janvi, who's arranged this as well, and
Right.
all the people. And I think I just hope that we are happy and proud, and the people who are coming to watch get their money.
You're also playing the dual role, that of a producer as well as an actor. Of course, you have spoken a bit about the production challenges that you face. A bit about your role, what is it all about?
So this is Eklavya, this is him,
Wow.
and
Wow!
yeah, this is him. So
Okay.
for me, the whole thing was, I think on the first day itself that my director has told me that you're playing James Dean's character.
Okay.
And don't think of it like that because he's a character that I saw when I was 11, and when I saw Giant, James Dean deeply affected me. So for me, I think the back of my hand has always been that if there's one 11-year-old out there, if I can even remotely, like, who likes Eklavya, his character, who's not at all close to even look or era-wise what I am, I think it would be something that I feel really, really happy and, you know, satisfied about.
Okay. Butterflies in your stomach now? Royal Opera House, live audience?
You know, I know the cliched answer is yes, of course there is, but honestly, there's been so much anxiety and stress that now there's a silence. Maybe it's the calm before the storm. I don't know, but I'm just like, whatever I can do best, I know I'll give it my best. I just hope that the audience, again, I repeat, I can tell you one thing, that you all will not be cheated. We have given our heart and soul.
Okay.
Baki, it's up to them. It's their call.
Hard work will always be rewarded, and I like your
Inshallah.
confidence. Yeah, inshallah. Sahaj?
What's up?
Great. Awesome. Sahaj, this is your debut in theatres, right?
In theatre,
As a
yes,
director.
very much,
Great.
very much.
My first question is, Texas has been replaced with Assam.
Yes.
What is the social relevance? What is the connect? And how?
Why has Texas
Yeah.
been replaced with Assam?
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing...
Well, because we felt that it was important because we are hosting this play for an Indian audience, it was important to take all the Indian socio-economic elements that we are talking about and we are tackling and our country is going through at the moment. Giant is a story not just about love or power or tradition or obsession or even wealth. It is a play that is also tackling the socio-economic disparities, male chauvinism, feminism, something that's a very hot topic at the moment and a very necessary topic.
True.
So we felt that it was important to move away from Texas and bring it home. Because only when you bring it home and you bring it with the heart that the home has, only then will the audience have a certain connect with it.
True.
So that's the reason why.
You know, if I'm an audience and I have to buy a ticket for Giant, what would be the most compelling reason that you will put it out for me as a member of the audience?
I think the best reason is, I mean, I can go ahead and tell you that we worked very hard, it's a lovely story, we can see all of that, we have live singing, live dancing. I'm not going to do all of that. The audience is smart enough, they know what to expect when we're putting something up at Royal Opera. What I am going to say is that there is not a single person in the audience who will sit there and watch this play and not relate to at least one character. In our story. Our story starts in the 1950s, it goes all the way up to 1975, and yet the audience sitting and watching this in 2018 will sit there and say, I have been through that.
Wow.
This is my journey, I can feel it in my bones, right? I relate to this.
Okay.
So from the children, from the young kids of 15, 16, 18 to the young adults of 21, 25 and the much older generation, as Gayatri said, the age ranges from, she's playing a character from 22 all the way up to 55. So everybody is going to relate to this, to the characters.
They will get their money's worth. पैसा वसूल
पैसा तो प्रॉपर वसूल होएगा वरना रिफंड नहीं
उसका सवाल ही नहीं उठता है क्योंकि this is a पैसा वसूल theatrical production.
This is going to be one. So everybody please show up for Giant.
Absolutely. 14th of December.
No, on to Giant.
Yes. Hey.
Okay. He's a giant from Giant.
I mean, I have interviewed Amitabh Bachchan, but this is even more towering here.
Yeah. And I'm still leaning on the wall. I can still be tall.
Oh my God, no!
Sorry. Yeah.
Sir, to begin with, what attracted you to this theatrical production?
Actually, so it was very basic thing. There was a casting call out from these guys from Inca Production, Inca Films, and I applied for it. And then these guys might have liked me. They called me over. We auditioned for it, and then I guess I cracked it because then they shortlisted me for that role. The part that really attracted me was that, of course, theatre, English theatre, adapted from a very famous, again, first a play, then again a movie. So yeah, that whole lineage is there, and people love the movie then. So of course, the opportunity that lays, the void that exists, this should be done into a theatre.
Okay.
That really attracted me.
Okay. Theatres are fun? Performing in front of the live audience?
Yeah, it really is. I'm sure it is. Because unlike movies or unlike serials, whenever there's a camera, you can never say cut. So you have to engage the audience for the entire duration. You cannot let go of your breath. You cannot go out of character. You have to constantly be in that space. And the audience should not see it. I mean, even if you as an actor take a breath away from that of the character. The audience should not be able to judge that. So to be in all that, to understand all that is going on, to grasp the energy of the audience and to give it back, I think that give and take is what makes theatre really special.
Okay, tell me, why should we watch Giant from your gigantic perspective?
I think you should watch Giant because I don't think there can be a more beautiful adaptation of it from the movie. And I think there's a foresight into it that went that nobody ever made an adaptation of it before. So these guys had foresight. Mikhail, Shreyas and Sahej have been working on it for months now. We've only gone on board for about 30 days, 35 days as actors, but they've been writing about it. They've been, doing all the pre-production, as you call it. So they had the foresight to, bring this baby to life, and now it's more than an embryo. It's in that state that now it needs to be presented.
Okay.
So I think you should definitely go and watch it.
Okay, I'm going to ask, is it possible for the Giant here and the beautiful lady here to probably enact a small sequence, or will we keep it as a surprise for?
That's the head will decide.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
Okay,
question.
guys, marks please, super fast. Ajo.
Okay.
Jaldi.
Okay.
Really?
5 lines from the romance scene.
Ooh.
5 lines.
Okay.
That's all you get. Like
Okay.
5 lines.
5 lines. Fast. Okay.
What is it, my sweet bride?
We,
You mean you and me?
I mean the Thakurs and Zamindars, they stole the lands from the kings, didn't they?
Are you pointing fingers at my kin? You're catching me a little too early to be making jokes like that. Rather, a little too late.
I'm certainly not joking. And it's there in the history textbooks. I thought you're from Northeast and you would know a little better. I think the 5 lines I've written down there, we shouldn't give in.
Correct.
If this is the sizzling chemistry that I'm getting to see here, guys, 14th of December will be absolutely rocking at the Royal Opera House. Can I have the entire team back, Mikhail?
Yeah.
A shout out for all your viewers, all your fans.
Everybody, Giant, the gigantic experience of Giant comes to the Royal Opera House, Mumbai on 14th, 15th, 21st and 22nd December. So no excuse for you guys to not show up.
Exactly.
Come on, home.
Yep.
We're gonna see you at Giant.
Bye!
Bye guys!